Smith & Wesson EZ 9mm versus CZ P09c Nocturne. A compact 9mm pistol comparison. We're out at the beautiful Banner shooting range today, shooting a little more of our EZ 9mm Performance Center. You may have seen the recent video where we did the velocity comparison using 3 different firearms to see what effect, if any, the ported barrel had on velocity. I won't spoiler it for those who haven't seen it, though. Do go check out that video if you haven't watched it already. Very interesting results. Today we're going to do a quick comparison of the EZ 9mm Performance Center against the P09c Nocturne. You'll notice one big difference right out the gate is the Performance Center 9mm EZ uses single stack magazines, which means 2 8-round magazines is going to give us about the same capacity as one double stack magazine of our P09. So I'll do 2 magazines at our left hand target with our EZ 9mm and 1 magazine from the P09 at our right hand target. Here we go. I'll do my second magazine using my left-handed two-handed grip. It kind of looks like I missed the target completely. Wow, I put some on our right hand. Oh my God, we got to redo that. Hold on a minute. That was awful. We got to redo that. I donated at least 1 hit to our right hand target. We were so off target with the left-handed two-handed. Ignore the bucket. The ammo we're shooting is actually Winchester range and target. Here we go. Let's try that again. I think those ones we were maybe on the paper. Let's see how we do with our P09c Nocturne. Even though I have the Hollow Sun mounted to this firearm, today I'm just going to shoot using the iron sights. I'll also do the first shot double action, since if I was going to carry this gun, the first shot would be with that double action trigger pull. So here we go. There are 3 hits already on that target that were donated by the EZ, so you'll have to ignore those. I think our first shot was maybe touching the bullseye. We shot all around the bullseye. I'm going to speculate without counting that all of our hits are on the target. Looks like at least what I should have done was halfway through transition to my two-handed left-handed grip. Let me load 8 and I will do 8 with my left-handed two-handed grip to see if we're as bad left-handed with the P09 as we are with the EZ. All right, here we go. First shot will again be double action. Here we go. Okay, the screw for my hollow sun sight has gone AWOL. That's inconvenient. I also have loaded one extra round in there. I can't tell if we put any hits on the target. We'll have to rely on target cam. Hopefully I put some hits on the target left-handed. To finish out the day, we're going to do 8 shots with each firearm at some 2-inch challenge target setup. I'll start with 8 from the easy 9mm at the top challenge target. Here we go. Maybe 6 of 8 on the target. It's hard to tell from back here. Let's see if we can at least match that with the P09. I'm only going to do 8 from the P09 to match what we did. We might have a bonus round. I'm going to fire one more with the easy because I feel like we did 9 from the CZ. If we didn't do 9, it's not going to matter. Here we go. Okay. It looks like maybe 5 of 9 for the CZ. Maybe 7 of 9 from the EZ. We'll have to review target cam on that. When it comes to the Smith & Wesson EZ 9mm and the CZ P09c Nocturne, we saw 2 very good 9mm pistols in action today. Besides both being compact pistols chambered in 9mm, both are hammer-fired, internal versus external. Both have polymer grip frames. Both have barrels in that 3.7 to 3.8 inch range. But beyond that, the similarities are few and far between. Starting with the EZ 9mm, the Smith & Wesson in today's video is designed with ease of use in mind. It has the easy rack slide, the combination of grip and thumb safeties to put that safety enamored user at ease. It is internal hammer fired with a single action only trigger, giving it a consistent trigger pull from the first round to the last. The high visibility sights on the model we shot today are easy to see in both day and night settings. The magazines are easy to load, but at the expense of high capacity. They're only single stack capacity magazines. The EZ 9mm is accurate, reliable, and easy to shoot. The CZ P09c Nocturne is also accurate, reliable, and easy to shoot, but it is configured in more of a duty style configuration. The P09c comes set up stock in a decocker configuration, allowing the user to safely and easily drop the hammer, being external hammer fired, with a double action to single action only trigger. This enables the firearm to be carried safely hammer down without long double action trigger pull acts as a pseudo safety. After the first shot, your subsequent shots are in a single action mode. The double action to single action transition takes some practice to get used to, but with practice it's easily done. While the stock configuration of the P09c doesn't have an external safety, because it uses CZ's Omega trigger system, it can easily be converted from decocker mode to external safety mode. The part that's needed is in the box. The sights on the P09c are not quite as nice as those on our EZ 9mm, though it has the advantage of being optics ready from the manufacturer, supporting the common RMSC and hollow sun K footprints for mounting an optic. It also has a notable capacity advantage, being double stack magazine fed. At 15 plus 1, it is practically double the capacity of the 8 plus 1 single stack fed Easy 9mm. To accommodate that double stack magazine, the P09c is almost a ½ inch wider compared to our Easy 9mm. That slight size advantage or disadvantage, depending on how you look at it, also adds approximately 3 ounces to the weight of the CZ compared to the Smith & Wesson. I find the slightly heavier, fatter in the grip CZ P09c to have more mild recoil compared to our Easy 9mm. While I wouldn't characterize the recoil from the Easy as being bad or demanding, I find the grip safety hammers my palm, making it uncomfortable to shoot. And while I find it has more felt recoil, the Easy has the better trigger on its side. The single action only performance center trigger on our Easy is noticeably better than the trigger on our P09c. Not that the trigger on the P09c is bad, it's just not quite as good, and the double action to single action trigger takes some getting used to. When it comes to accuracy at self-defense ranges, without an optic, I'd probably give a slight advantage to the Easy 9mm, but when an optic is in use, it probably flips to the P09c's favor. But either way, it's a close call and very shooter dependent. Both are certainly very accurate when it comes to self-defense ranges. When it comes to value for the money, in the latter half of 2025, staring down 2026, the edge probably goes to the CZ on that front. Both of these firearms are priced in that $500 ballpark. With Smith & Wesson releasing the Equalizer a couple years ago now, I would have expected the price to drop a little on these Easy 9mm, but nay. Both are in that $500 ballpark for price, with the Equalizer having the same easy use features as the Easy, but with a double stack capacity. The CZ P09c has that double stack magazine capacity, an optics ready slide, and versatility to swap from decocker to safety to meet shooters' needs, along with a more robust aftermarket support, making it a more customizable pistol. When you factor in the Performance Center edition of the Easy that we shot today is more like that $600 ballpark, and the advantage in price probably swings more towards CZ, at least in my book. Where do these firearms sit in your book? Do you think the Easy is a better value for money buy compared to the CZ, or vice versa? Are there features on one of these firearms that make it rise above the other in your book? Or is it just price-based? Let us know in the comments. Well, anyway, that seems like the perfect spot to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's presentation, like the video, share it with your friends and family. Those things are free, and they really help the channel greatly. If you didn't enjoy today's presentation, like the video anyway. It helps us out, and no one's going to know you did it. Fred and I really appreciate you getting this far. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a nice night. Frederick, oh, Cedric. The Yorka.